Hello, I'm Eran Solomon in a guide to the depths of the Torah. And the Sefirat, the godly attribute we study today, is Gevurah, strength. But I like to translate it also as bravery or valor, the power to overcome, because it really has to do with force, his force, which overcomes any other force in the world which one could think of. It has to do with din also, which is justice or punishment in Hebrew, and it is an attribute we do not wish to see unleashed without restraint, without being mollified and intermingled with kindness or chesed. It also has to do with being meticulous, doing the right thing, even if it hurts. And with this, I wish to return to our forefathers. As we've said, our holy fathers, Abraham, Yitzchak, and Yaakov, represent the first three Sefirot of the last seven: the Chesed, Gevurah, which we are now in, and Tiferet. And last week we talked about Abraham's attributes. He was the one who discovered and published that there is a creator to this world. And he was a champion of Chesed, of kindness. And we've emphasized that it's actually the same thing. That understanding that this world was created by a conscious will, the will of an infinite entity who gains nothing from it because he is omnipotent, that inevitably leads to gratitude and a conception that all being is pure chesed, benevolence on his part. But this does not stop here and cannot stop here, because real gratitude, real recognition of chesed, leads inevitably to a wish to repay, to pay back what we owe to he who gave us such good. That's the real truth. That's justice. And that's actually din. So really, the attribute of chesed leads to or gives birth to Gevurah. And that is what the Torah says, Avraham holid et Yitzchak, and Avraham begat Yitzchak. This is not only genealogy, who was born before whom, but in an abstract way, and from Ha'avot hen merkava, the fathers are indeed the chariot of the divine. We know we have to understand these verses also in such a manner, in an abstract way. We are really speaking about Sefirot. Gevurah stems from Chesed, if it's true Chesed. Going even further, this brings us to the Akedah, the binding of Yitzchak. From this perspective, the Akedah was obligatory, acknowledging that we have to repay and cannot dream of even doing anything nearly sufficient. That brings on, inevitably, notions of sacrifice. The minimum we can do is give away that which is to us most precious, our lives. Abraham was tried with sacrificing his son because only through that his chesed could be perfected. Chesed is uplifted by Gevurah and leads to Gevurah. It is said in the Akedah, Veha Elohim nisa et Avraham. Lenasot is to try, but lenaseh is to uplift. And the holy name of Hashem, which has to do most with Gevurah, is Elohim. So the translation could now go, and the attribute of Gevurah uplifted Avraham, which is Chesed, and said unto him, take your son, your only beloved son, and sacrifice him on the mountain which I will show you. In the name of Hashem, Gevurah, like all first six Sefirot of the lower seven, is part of the Vav, the third letter of his holy name. And in the human body, it is represented as the left hand. Actually, it's quite universal that left has something sinister in it, something which is hard to accept, like sacrificing what's dearest to you. Hence in Latin, even there, mano sinistra. But one must be courageous and do what one must do, and that comes also from Sefirat Gevurah. Okay, I hope this was clear, and I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, bell included, so you get our news on lovingkindness.com. Stay with us in the next lesson of a guide to the depths of the Torah. This is Eran Solomon from Jerusalem, hoping to see you soon again. So, bye-bye for now.